My name is Bruce Anderson, and I work at South Dakota State University as a video producer. I've been doing this for a long time. I've worked at the university for a little over 2 years. I'm originally from Minnesota. I worked for 35 years for the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities in the same capacity as I do at the university. I received care from the Brookings health system due to a stroke. One morning I woke up and it was just going to be a regular day, getting ready to go to work, and all of a sudden my life changed. I was in the kitchen. I was going to try and make myself some cereal, and my mind was okay, but my mind couldn't tell my body what to do, and I was frozen. My wife came in, and she could tell that there was something wrong. She asked me what my name was. And the only thing I could say was, I don't know. Anybody asked me a question, it was, I don't know. Inside, I'm inside screaming, "You're Bruce Anderson. You work at South Dakota State. You're from Minnesota. You're living in Brookings." But I couldn't tell anybody that. So at that point, Brookings Health Services kicked in, and a team of professionals. I'm here today because of the services that I received from Brookings Health System, and in addition to the Vera Health System as well. I mean, it was truly a team effort. My wife knew that there was something wrong. She took me immediately to the Vera Clinic. That's where our primary care physician is, and so got into the urgent care there, and they obviously could tell that there was something more going on than an office visit was going to take care of, and so they immediately got us over to the Brookings Health System, which is conveniently right next door. So it was easy to get there. We got into the emergency room. A nurse specialist or somebody there then took us into the ER, where we then were greeted by a doctor, and from there it was a series of tests. I mean, a lot of other people were involved in the behind the scenes. I'm sure that with the blood work and different tests that they took. After my MRI, it was determined that I had suffered a stroke. I was immediately rushed via an ambulance to Sioux Falls at the Vera Stroke Center. What I remember most about the ambulance ride was how attentive the paramedic was. Like I said earlier, I had a stroke. I'm not able to communicate with anybody other than saying, I don't know. The paramedic took the time, because it was it's a drive down to Sioux Falls, and he was just making sure that I was alert. He didn't ignore me. He tried to have conversation with me and telling me about the ride, and there's going to be some bumps here, and we're coming to a stop, and then we've arrived at the hospital, and here's what we're going to do next, and so on and so forth. I was very impressed with that. The tears are forming. I mean, I am so grateful that Brookings Health System was in my neighborhood and had the staff that was so compassionate in my time of need.